What is up, guys? Chris Schroeder here with another video to help you guys start, grow, and scale your phone flipping or buyback business. So today, guys, what we're going to go over is how to be profitable with paid advertising in the correct way to get you to 100K a year as fast as humanly possible. So I want to go over this because a lot of people are always asking me like the correct way to do paid advertising. I'm about to go over that right now. Okay, so this is going to be a whiteboard presentation. I'll probably do another presentation over this later on, like on the computer. But right now, this is something we teach in the Recelerator program. So let's go over it. So there is phase 1, phase 2, and then phase 3 on this. Okay, I want you guys to kind of pay attention. So this is going to be write or downer stuff and stuff like that. So phase 1. You need to be getting set up on Facebook ads. You need to be getting set up on Google ads. You need to be getting set up with that stuff. Okay. So phase 1, you're going to want to be using what I call the I buy ads. So these are literally ads that just say, I buy phones, I buy game consoles, I buy this, I buy that, right? Like that's all they say, the normal ads that you guys see in my paid advertising videos. Okay. So, and then what you want to be doing is whenever you're buying things from these people, what you want to do is you want to be collecting emails and phone numbers. This is so important. You can do this with the bill of sale. If you don't use a bill of sale, then I still recommend collecting the emails and phone numbers and putting them in a spreadsheet. Okay, the reason I recommend doing this is I will get it to in phase 3. Make sure you're doing this though, because it's huge for follow-ups, number 1. And then there's another huge reason that we use it also. So you also want to diversify your ads. Okay, so we want to diversify our ads. What does that mean? So diversity basically means buy more than just phones. So you want to be running phones for, phones, MacBooks, iPads, smartwatches, and things like that. You're diversifying your spend across a couple of different things so that you can possibly bring in some more money. Okay. A lot of the times you can close other items a lot easier than phones because people are a lot less emotionally attached to those phones. Okay, so important, diversify your ads. Then you want to be using what I call my 3-step optimization process. And there is a video on this on my YouTube channel. So the 3-step optimization process is it basically goes like this. You launch your ads, right? And then you wait 7 days. And then you go through, you turn off the ads that are not performing whatsoever. And then what you're going to do is you're going to analyze your ads based on if you closed any deals from them. So you basically take the ad ID and then you shove it into Facebook Business Suite, figure out which ads you actually close people from. And then that helps you figure out which ads are actually performing outside of cost per lead. Okay. A lot of people look at the cost per lead. Guys, sometimes my best performing ads were $5 and $6 a lead, but I was closing like 2 out of 10 people, which is really good. So you want to look at it in that way. Sometimes those 80-cent leads, and I've seen this a lot of times. Sometimes those 80-cent leads are the most garbage leads possible. I have a saying, and it goes like this: cheap leads are cheap leads most of the time. So take photos with customers. This is huge, and I recommend all of my students do this because this gives you massive leverage when it comes to social proof. What is social proof? Social proof is proof that you are doing the thing that you were saying that you were doing. That is it. It's that simple. Okay. So and then obviously you want to be doing reach outs as well for this. So I'm adding reach outs down here. I know this isn't really a paid ads framework, but I recommend reach outs simply because you can also get phone numbers and emails and things like that a lot faster whenever you're just getting more volume in. Okay. So collect emails, collect phone numbers, collect all that stuff. Okay. So that is phase 1. All right. Phase 2, you want to use your customer photos in your Facebook ads. Why do you want to do this? Guys, this is incredibly important. Okay. Because these ads show that you are doing the business that you say that you are doing, and they work insanely well. They bring in higher quality leads most of the time, and they work. They just work. They just give you massive amount of social proof. People aren't going to think you're going to rob them like they do from the I buy ads most of the time. So use the customer photos in your ads. That's important, okay? And I recommend, 5 ads. You got to build it up from phase 1. So build up your photos, all of that good stuff. You also want to add the photos to your Google My Business profile. So your Google My Business profile is basically a Google Places profile where you can upload photos directly to Google, and people can see that you do business. People are happy with it. I had a person I literally met yesterday for a MacBook. They found me on Google. They were like, yeah, I mean, you looked about as legit as I could, more legit than everybody else, basically, is what she said. So, yeah, that's what you want. Follow-ups every single day, okay? So from phase 1, you should have a good amount of customers. After you do this stuff here, you're running your iBuy ads, you're doing reach outs, you're collecting phone numbers, you're doing all of this stuff, right? So you want to be following up with every customer, okay? Every customer. And then you also want to ask for referrals from those customers, okay? So this is something I typically see. When you do this process right, and you meet up with the customer right, and they like you, a lot of the times they come back within the 3-month time frame. Okay, I ideally like to make $500 to $1,000 per year per repeat customer. Okay, that's what I like to do. And that's a really good base to be at as well. Okay, so if you can start doing that and start thinking long term with your customers, that's easily that'll get you to 100K a year. Now, how much repeat customers does it take you to get to 100K a year? Not that many. Let's say you're buying, making $80 profit per device, right? So 80. Let's say let's say you have 100 repeat customers, right? 80 times 100, that's 8,000. 8,000 times 12 is 96,000. So if you get 100 repeat customers over the course of time, it doesn't take you that long to get to that point. Right? You just got to put in the work. I mean, that's really what it is. Like, you have to do the work every single day. And the faster you build up your repeat customer base, and by the way, sometimes, guys, these repeat customers can be like home runs for you. They'll send you people all the time, and it's great. So, this is the stuff that you have to do. This is the work that is required to make that 6 figures. Okay? This is the base stuff right here. All right? The next thing that I want to talk about, and this part is a little bit advanced, but you guys have been tracking with me for a while, so I think you guys might understand it. So the next thing is phase 3. So phase 3 is where we are doing heavy retargeting and lookalike audiences on Facebook. So what is so I say here, create lookalike audience with emails and phone numbers. What does that mean? So a lookalike audience is a Facebook term that is essentially where you can upload phone numbers and emails, and Facebook already has this massive database of what people like, and they probably already have their phone numbers and their emails already in their system. And basically what you can say to Facebook is, hey, here are these phone numbers and here are these emails. I'm going to upload them to you. I want you to go and find more people like this person and show them my ads. That's what it does. And it's super powerful as well. Now, something that we usually see whenever we get to this point with clients is the cost per lead shoots way up, but almost like $10 a lead. However, the lead is usually really solid. Like, they are almost like ready to sell type of lead. Okay, so it's really big, and I really like it. So I love the lookalike audiences. And then you can also retarget past customers. So for example, let's say you're getting leads from Google and Facebook, right? You upload this customer thing, and then you actually retarget those phone numbers and emails. So basically you're putting your ads on the newsfeed of people you've already purchased from. So that way you're always kind of reminding them, and in a way you are subtly following up with these people constantly. Like, they see your ads all the time. And the crazy thing is, a retargeting ad to, let's say you're trying to retarget 250 people, you only have to spend like $200 to do that. Wild, right? I mean, I'm sorry, not $200. $2 to retarget people. It's wild. You can also retarget them with $1 a day. It's crazy. And then sponsored message campaigns. So sponsored message campaigns are an an option that Facebook gives you once you have like over 1,000 messages in your inbox for Facebook, for your Facebook page, and you can actually send a message, like a broadcast, to all of those past people, and it works really well. Like, it gives you the cheapest leads ever because they've already talked to you, right? So these aren't necessarily people that you have purchased from, but they are people you have talked to, and it's just like a gigantic reminder thing that allows you to take it to the next level, right? So just to kind of recap everything here, phase one is you getting started, right? You're starting off with iBuy ads, you're doing reach outs, you're collecting phone numbers and emails. I reckon the faster you start collecting phone numbers and emails as a business owner, the more successful that you will be. I promise you that, okay? You want to diversify your ads, you want to use our 3-step optimization process, you want to take photos with your customers. I know this might terrify you a little bit on doing this. All you have to do is ask. That is it. You just be like, hey, I'm trying to build my business and I'm trying to show proof that I'm doing what I do. Do you mind taking a photo with me to showcase that I actually bought your stuff? That way other people will trust me. Trust goes a long way, guys. Like, it works. So take photos with your customers. The clients that we have that do this, they see a tremendous amount of feedback on it, and customers absolutely love it, and it's just a lot better. So phase two, you want to use the customer photos in the Facebook ads. Obviously, ask permission to do this. It's important. Add photos to the Google My Business. Ask permission for that too. Most of the time, they're usually cool with it. Sometimes they aren't, so just make sure you ask. Follow-ups with every customer and ask for referrals. So make sure you're following up with all those customers that you got the photos from, phone numbers from, all that stuff from. Makes life a lot easier. We've got some resources for that in the descriptions if you guys want to check it out. And then phase three, we got to create lookalike audiences with emails and phone numbers. I typically do this with our bill of sales from Resell Deck. It makes it super, super easy to make that lookalike audience. Retarget the past customers, super easy. And the cool thing is you can actually retarget them with like items that you know outside, like cameras, MacBooks, iPads, smartwatches, stuff like that. Because most of the time people are going to sell you a phone for their first sale, right? So. And then sponsored message campaigns, which is where you can blast out monthly that you're buying stuff. So yeah, this is this is my strategy for you guys, and these are all things that I've done. So and this is very high level marketing as well. Like if a lot of local businesses use this type of marketing, they would scale their business very easily, very effectively. And honestly, it's not that much work. It's just you have to put in the work to make this stuff happen. The hardest thing here is going to be asking for the phone numbers and getting the photo. That's it. I mean, learning how to create a lookalike audience is pretty freaking easy. But you have to have this stuff. This is the groundwork. This is the cement to the house to make everything else build from the ground up. All right? So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope it was helpful. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Talk soon.